Hey everyone, it's Stef. It's Friday evening, and I'm angry today. I'm a bit irritated. It's the end of the quarter, and all you teachers out there, you know what I'm talking about in middle school land. Parents, we gotta have a discussion. We gotta have a discussion today. So this episode is called 6th Grade Parenting. Hover your child, not the teacher. Here we go. I'm gonna be real, be honest with you, but I also need you to reflect. 5th to 6th grade. Okay, let's talk about this a little bit. So when your child enters 6th grade and in middle school, you went from a homeroom. You might have had some different specialist classes and mixed it up a bit. But then when you enter middle school, parents, you have 7 to 9 different teachers, your child does. 7 to 9. That's why when I preach the planner, I am serious on that organization needs to be directly taught. Your middle school teachers teach about 120 to 160 students, depending on a school year. That's a lot of kids. That's a lot of kids to keep track of their learning and their grades and having relationships with them, which we do develop, and we love all your kids. We love them. But I'm talking to you today as a teacher, not as a parent. Your child needs to have full support of a village at home, and I need you to hover over them, not me as the teacher, not your middle school teachers. I need you to hover over your child. This is not the time to say, I'm just going to let them be and discover themselves and be independent. They'll learn independence that way. They don't. Okay, 9th grade actually needs this also, from what I've heard, especially in the first half of the year. This routine of self-management and goal setting needs to happen at home also. We need a lot of people on deck. And again, do not think that they're learning independence by just not giving them a frame at home and just having it discover themselves. It doesn't work at this age. It doesn't. 11 to 14-year-olds, they need all the support that they can get with learning organization. They just went from a couple teachers to 7 to 9. And we need your help as educators. If we don't have your help, self-management isn't going to work. So this past episode, Series 2 is dedicated to 6th grade, but I would say it's even better for 6th to 9th grade. We talked about this self-management from Castle, to have check-ins on grades. We're going to talk about that today, and the planner. I talked about this last episode. Do you see deadlines in here? We need to talk about deadlines. I have a night plan on here. I highlighted my night plan. Tonight we should do ELA, geometry, and makeup work. If a child was in this routine and reflected after school each day on their learning and actually took the time with you to reflect on what they learned, they will remember the homework that they have to do. It will increase their self-management, and it'll be much smoother throughout their whole career, throughout their whole life, if they develop these organizational skills. So your teachers are doing their jobs. Guardians, we need you to do yours now, though, especially at the beginning of the school year. Organization, I promise you, needs to be directly taught as students. Okay, again, they just went from 3 classes in 5th grade to 7 and 9 classes in 6th to 9th grade. We need your help. Today, I want to talk a little bit about relationship skills. Relationship between the student and the teacher, and the student and the parent, and the trinity of all of us. Because this tends to break if there's not communication, if these routines are not being done at home. It will break. It will fall apart. I talk aggressive and firm today. I am irritated. So please listen. This might help. Do you see this picture? Parent, we should be doing this. Now parent lens. Doodaloo, doodaloo, doodaloo. We should be doing this. You're engaging in a conversation. about their learning at home. Not only that, this next episode that I'll do soon will be about checking their grades with them by you 1 time a week to start. Sometimes I tell 6th graders 2 times a week, actually. And you process with them. Why are you missing that assignment? Oh, I see you had an A in that. Cool. Or tell me about this assignment. What are you learning in this class? Wow. Do not process with the teacher right away. You, the parent and the guardian, you need to be an active part of their learning too. Again, I will say this over and over again. Do not think this is the time to back off. It's not. It is not the time to back off and let them discover themselves. Do not do that. Okay, brace yourself. End of quarter. My middle school colleagues and I today, this happens every quarter in middle school, and I need to communicate this with parents. It is very raw. I'm irritated. So here's what I get as a teacher, right? Our teachers get this. It's the end of quarter 3 today at our school. This is very common from an 8th grader who I've helped all year long. I've said, get out your planner. Let's go through the planner. Let's create deadlines all year long. Consistently happens. And I don't want you to go, well, maybe this student had the rough something, 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 or maybe this student, no. No. This happens. They did nothing the whole quarter, and I tried helping them a ton. Like I set up the planner. I set up a meeting with them. I said, hey, come up on your lunch and my lunch, and we'll work together on this. I called their parent. Hey, Miss Hilmer, I know the quarter is ending. Is there anything I can do to get my grade up? What can I do? Thanks a lot. I got that email last night. Grades are due. This kid does nothing in my class. This student is being manipulative. This student is being disrespectful. This student is going to struggle with relationships. Parents, I'm serious. This is really happening. Email number 2. This is from a parent today sent to a colleague of mine of a 6th grader. This happens to me too. Dear Miss Hilmer, my son just did all of the assignments last night for the quarter. I know he was missing some. Can you please grade them ASAP? I know the quarter ends tonight or tomorrow night. Thank you. Like, we don't have lives. Like, I don't have 2 kids to parent at all. I just spent my whole quarter trying to help your kid learn, doing the planner, setting deadlines, checking in, opening my lunch to help. And then the last minute, I am supposed to grade your child's thing at the very last minute because poor whoever just did them last night and worked so hard the night before. No. So this parent has no clue about their kids' learning. This parent is being disrespectful to me as an adult. This parent struggles with relationships. This parent teaches their kid that it's okay to not make deadlines. This parent teaches their kid that the teacher has no power. Has anybody seen my power? I have seemed to have lost it. Have you seen it? It's not here. Come on. Parents, again, I'm not kidding you. This really happens every end of the quarter. I hope you're not one of these parents. And if you are, please change. Please change. If you know somebody who's doing this, please tell them not to do this anymore. I'm not kidding you. Phone call, sample number 3 that I get. Oh, hey, Miss Hilmer. Tommy has a B- in your class. He said he handed you his assignment. I believe him. He doesn't really lie. He doesn't lie. So I know it's the end of the quarter, but he should have at least an A. I've seen him work so hard. Here's some context. Tommy and I, the teacher, already had this discussion many times. And he knows that he didn't do the assignment. So he is lying to his parent. This parent has been duped. This parent is going to continue to be duped. This parent struggles with parenting, and this kid has somehow found a way to manipulate his parent. This parent teaches their kid that the teacher, again, has no power. Again, where's my power? Where is it? Again, this is really happening, and I am not kidding you. Tone it down, Stef. Tone it down. So, 3 tips. 3 tips. Number 1, just like I said before, please invest in a planner. Go through the planner and they're learning with them. Ask them what they're doing and they're learning and how they like it and all those specific questions I taught you to do for 5 to 15 minutes. Commit to it. You remember when you went to a practice and you were so fired up? Remember that? Man, I used to go to women's rugby practice. By the way, I love the Twin City Amazons. Woo, woo, woo. Shout out to my women friends. I'd go to practice. I committed to it. That was important to me. Right? Just like you probably commit to a nightly meeting or I don't know what you do, or your favorite TV show. Commit. Make that commitment. Say, oh, it's Monday, 4 o'clock. I'm going to be there for my kid. I'm going to show up. I'm going to invest in this. That's something I care about. Commit to your child and them learning self-management. Again, this lesson is in self-management, and I guarantee if you do this, it'll increase your relationship skills too. Number 2, if their teacher emails you, and 6th grade teachers, they are the bomb.com. They are amazing. Okay, read it with your child out loud together. 6th grade teachers, they understand. They have the best empathy for this transition skill. From transitioning from 5th to 6th grade. They know. They're professionals. They have, I don't know. I love teaching 8th grade, but the 6th grade team, they send emails. They ask them about their learning in that class. If they do send an email, are you going to call you? Read it with your child. Read it with them. Those 6th grade teachers, they know this age group better than you do. And support them by communicating their message to your kid. Support them. Number 3, check their grades with them, not by yourself, with them, online. Do not email the teacher until you have developed a routine with your child. Give it time. Routine, tell them every Wednesday, we're going to check in on your assignments. And this is not hovering. So get over that. It's not. This is being proactive with your child. Now, hovering the teacher is something very different with 120, 150 students. That's a problem that's been going on. I tell my students, I am your school mom. I'm going to treat you like a mother with some tough love. I'm going to have high expectations for you. Trust me. Trust your 6th grade teachers. Trust your 7th grade teachers. Trust your 8th grade teachers. Trust your 9th grade teachers. But you need to do your job too. And if I sound harsh today, probably because I'm irritated and I'm a human being. The next one is going to be about grade checks weekly. I'll go through that again. I'll give you some advice. It is a Friday night. I am exhausted. I'm really tired. My colleagues are tired today too. Man, we just got the crap kicked out of us. Again. End of quarter. Same excuses. Same reasoning. Same no trust. Same I lost my power. Where have you seen it? That's real. It's real. I want to put it out there. So the very best thing you could do for your child is just to be there at home with a supportive routine, a planner, and a weekly grade check, especially at the beginning of the year, 6th to 9th grade. This is not hovering your child. This is caring for your child. You will eventually let them go, but if you do not directly teach them or support them in this area, it's going to be a bumpy road. All right, I'll be happier next time. I promise. Bye.